Okay, today we are going to talk about comparing and graphing ratios. And of course that is our objective then. I can compare and graph ratios. First of all, some important vocabulary when talking about this. Comparing ratios: to closely examine, so write in the word examine, the relationship between two or more ratios, write in the word ratios, in order to make inferences about the ratios. Example, it takes one 15 minutes to run 2.5 miles and 40 minutes to run 5 miles. So the rates there are 15 to 2.5 and 40 to 5. Unit rates, which we've been discussing this, is finding it for 1, right? Simplifying it to 1. So if he goes 2.5 miles in 15 minutes, how far does he run in just, or how many minutes does it take him to do 1 mile? We're bringing it to 1, and that's 6. Okay? And he can go 5 miles in 40 minutes, so how long does it take him to go just 1 mile? So unit rates, bring it to 1. Inference, a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Example, based on one's running rates and unit rates, we can infer that the longer one runs, the slower his pace. We can also infer that one runs faster when running short distances based on this evidence. We have the facts right there. Okay? Procedure for comparing and graphing ratios. Number 1, we need to organize the given data into ratio tables. Number 2, fill in any missing data using the procedure learned in lesson 5.2. So we learned how to fill in the blanks with ratio tables. That's what that means. Number 3, graph the data onto a coordinate plane. Okay, part A of that is identify the ordered pairs found within the ratio tables. Values in column 1 are the x coordinates, values in column 2 are the y coordinates. And then the pair of values in each row forms an ordered pair. This will make more sense when we start doing this. Part B, locate and graph each ordered pair onto a coordinate plane. Part C, connect the graphed points for each data set from each table. Number 4, carefully study the graph to make inferences about the data. So after you make the graph, what do we learn from the graph? Okay, let's try this together. A hot air balloon rises 9 meters every 3 seconds. A blimp rises 7 meters every 2 seconds. Compare the ratio table for each aircraft. So, here for the balloon, we are going from 3 to 9. So what happened to get from 3 to 9? We multiplied by 3. So we go 6 times 3 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 12 times 3 is 36. We finished the ratio table. Okay. On this one, I noticed that for the blimp, this way I'm going from 2 to 4, so I times by 2. So I start at the beginning, 7 times 2 is 14. How do I get from 2 to 6? I times by 3. So 7 times 3 is 21. How do I get from 2 to 8? I multiply by 4, so 7 times 4 is 28. I have finished my ratio tables. Okay. Now we're going to graph the ordered pairs. We're going to give the x-axis time, and the height we're going to make the y-axis, okay? Let's see, for the time, looks like we can, I'm trying to decide, it goes to 12. So I could probably just order this exactly by counting to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And for the height, I see it goes anywhere from 7 to 36. So I'm probably going to count by threes on this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, and 36 would be right here. Okay, so if I'm talking about the balloon, first of all, okay, this is our x-axis here, the time, and this is our y. So I go start at 3, hop on the elevator at 3, and go up to 9 and put a dot right here. Start at 6, go up to 18, and make my point. From 9, I go up to 27, make my point, and from 12 I go up to 36 and make my point, and then just as it said in the steps, we need to connect our points. Okay, so that's for the balloon. Now we do it for the blimp the same way. We start at 2 and go up where it would be about 7, 4, and then 14, 4 and 14, 6 and 21, start at 6, go up 21, start at 8, and go up 28. And connect these. Okay, so this was the blimp right here, and this line down here is the balloon. Okay, this is the amount of time that it takes to go so many meters in height. Okay, what can we conclude? What can we conclude from looking at this graph? I can tell that the balloon is increasing in height, or that the blimp rather is increasing in height faster. I'm writing that wrong. The blimp is increasing in height faster than the balloon. Which aircraft rises faster? The blimp does, looking at this graph. So next what you're going to do is do the pause and try on the next sheet, and when you're done, come bring it to me and I will check it off for you. You can grab 2 tickets and you can start on the assignment that we have for you today.